Let's see how can we integrate in our framework Allure Test Report, which is an alternative for extend reports. First, let's go to Test Project and add Allure NUnit package. This package has been deprecated as it is legacy and no longer maintained. Okay. Let's include pre-release. And as we can see, we have this Allure NUnit, which for now is a pre-release version. But let's go ahead and install it. We need to add a config file named allure-config.json, so let's do this. This can include many other configuration details like spec flow, or you can create custom defects classification. But let's keep this as a minimum, so we define our directory where we save Allure results and some links like for TestRail and Jira. Let's make sure we go to properties and set copy to output directory. To illustrate Allure reporting, I have added a new test class, and here we have a test method which we already know. Now we're ready to integrate Allure reporting. The first step is to add an attribute for our test class, which is Allure NUnit. Here are some of the attributes we can use. As we can see, we have attributes for classes or attributes for classes and methods. And let's use some of those. So here we have our Allure NUnit class attribute, then we have those method attributes Allure description, Allure issue, and Allure TMS. Now let's see how can we log some custom messages in our test or in our page objects. To achieve this, let's go to utils common and create an Allure reporting class. So this is our method which we want to use and to log a custom message. And to make this work, we have to use an attribute which is Allure step. And there it is. Let's use now this method and log something in our test report. We can define this in our test base. And I know we already have extend reporting in our test base. We can also add Allure reporting, as this is only for training purposes. And of course, in a real scenario, we want to have just a single reporter. And to do that, we can either add a switch mechanism and to disable one of the reporters, for example, using a configuration file. And that's it. We don't have to create a test or to start reporting. This is handled using the Allure NUnit attributes. The same in tier down, we don't have end reporting. We have this end test method where we take a screenshot. And let's see how can we take a screenshot using Allure Reporting. First, we need to implement a method which knows how to take a screenshot and to save it as a file. So let's do that. And this is our method. It's similar with get screenshot, only that we don't save it as a base 64 encoded string. We want to save it in a location from where we can then use it in Allure Reporting. Let's go back to test base and start using this. So after we save the screenshot, we have to add this as a test attachment to test context. Then we can call add attachment from Allure reports and we can attach the screenshot. So we have added our Allure reporting object. We can now use it also in our test. Let's log here a custom message. And now we are ready to give it a run. So let's go to Test Explorer and run this. Let's go and open the results. So we go to bin debug folder, and as we can see here we have a screenshots folder. And here we have the Allure results. And as we can see we have some JSON files, attachment and text files. And now what we want to do is to have this report in a HTML file. So let's do that. We have to install allure-command-line and we have a couple of options. I will install it by using npm, and in case you don't know how to install npm, I will add a link in the description or somewhere in this video. So let's open a command prompt and run the npm install command. So this is the command we will be using: npm install -g allure-command-line space --save -dev. So now we are ready to generate the HTML report. Before using Allure command line, just make sure you have in environment variable the path added. Should be under npm node modules allure command line dist bin. Now we can reopen the command prompt and start generating the Allure report. Allure serve. And now we have to pass the path to our Allure results folder. In my case is this. Let's hit enter. Generating report to temp directory. And here is our report. I have one test case, is passed. Let's see, we have here on the left side multiple tabs. Let's go to suites. This is Allure report test. And here we have some details like severity, duration, the description we set with the attribute. Then we have the links. We can see bottom left the link for TestRail, and this one is for Jira. And under execution we have the test body. We have a custom message we have logged in our test case, which is submit form test. And at the end of the test we take a screenshot by logging this ending test message. And we can expand this, and this is our screenshot, or we can open it in full screen. There it is. And we have also a few other tabs here, like different graphs with the status, severity and duration. We have here a timeline, behaviors and packages. So as a summary, we have to add the Allure NUnit package. Then we use the attributes for classes like Allure NUnit. Also for methods, we have quite a large set of attributes we can use. What else? We have this Allure config file where you can set different configurations. And to log custom messages, we have this attribute Allure step. And of course, to take a screenshot, we created here a method which knows how to take a screenshot and to save it locally. Then we attach this screenshot to our test context and to Allure lifecycle. And after running a test, we get results like this. And from those files, which are JSON, text and screenshots, we can install allure-command-line, then use allure serve to create the HTML report and start a server and get the results locally, as we can see here. That would be everything for now. Thank you very much for your time and see you in the next one. Bye.